Okay, David, so a 2-1 defeat today at Prescot Cables, just how disappointing is that for our aspirations?
It's a huge blow, and you look at the results, teams around us and have dropped points again. Probably the fourth or fifth time I've said it in the last couple of months, where teams around us drop points and no results have gone our way, but it doesn't matter, we've not looked after our own business again. I think that's probably too much of an ask now for us to get into the playoffs, and we've thrown it away.
The 2 goals, the manner of the 2 goals you conceded, disappointed with them as well?
Yeah, it's a lack of heart and desire. We talked about it before the game. This game was decided by just who wanted to get on the end of things more. You saw it from Josh Dickin for the goal. It was a real desire to get in front of his player and get on the end of something in the box, but in our own box we just didn't do it well enough. So for the winner, Donaldson had a header, completely unmarked, probably six yards of space. The ball went back out and came back into him again, and he was still in 6 yards of space. And that's just not good enough. It's just that desire to go and get the end of it. Devine, their centre half, went off the bloody nose. I didn't see our players going putting their head in like that and to defend things, and that's the worst thing. It's not tactical. It's not about skill. It's not about technique. It's about just a bit of heart, bit of desire to make things happen. And we didn't do it in key moments again today, and that's probably saying the same thing for 6 or 7 weeks.
Do you feel a bit sometimes like luck isn't on our side? It felt a bit like that today. Hit the post twice, and just the foul on Sean in the first half, where it looks like we're in for a goal scoring opportunity.
Yeah, potentially. But then they ate the woodwork as well.
Yeah.
So I don't think there was very much in the game. I thought both sides had chances. I thought it was open. There were spells when it was really open and quite end to end. I just thought they showed that real heart and desire to go and get on the end of stuff that we didn't. And it's not just that. It was dragging people around, demanding more people. It's just all a bit passive. It's just allowing things to happen to us. There's nobody screaming to pick a man up or get out of the box when that ball came back wide. But you listen to them when they're defending, and there's 3 or 4 voices demanding more of people around them. The Sean one, the referee apologised to me at half time. I asked him, he said it was a foul and he got it wrong. I said, well, it should at least a yellow card. Then he said, probably. Thanks. It's a big moment in the game, another big key decision. That's wrong. That does change the complexion of the game. You can't just look at referees. I've said it's not. We haven't been big in big moments. We haven't been good enough. We haven't shown enough heart. But that does change the complexion. A centre half on a yellow card on the side that Sean's running at, it means you can ask different questions. So, but I've kind of come to expect that now.
And on the playing front, brought a few new faces in this week, and a couple more to come as well after that.
We're still looking. So Benji became available. He left Staley Bridge. We need cover at full back, and you know exactly what you're getting from Ben. I thought he did really well today, actually, considering he's played football sporadically this season, but all his experience showed. I thought he had a decent game. Kai Payne's coming from Wigan, another midfielder. We're not sure on Kane will be out, so Kai gives us another option in there. I thought it was a difficult game to qualify, but I think he showed he was willing to get on the ball and put himself about, so I think he's another good addition. I've been working really hard for probably 2.5 weeks now to bring another player in. I think I've spoken to his agent 5 or 6 times. I've had video calls with him. I thought we'd agreed a deal on Monday. I thought we'd agreed a deal on Tuesday. I thought we'd agreed it on Thursday, and I thought we'd agreed it yesterday. And then he's not bothered returning calls and messages, which is frustrating. A lot of effort goes in to try and bring players in. We saw the 2 Jacks, Bannister and Grundy, on the bench. So they were available if we needed them today, and will be fully fit for next week. We don't think Kane Hickman's very far away. Freddie's not a million miles away. Shane's back from suspension next week, so we will have a decent number to pick from next week.
With you feeling like we're possibly out of the run for the playoffs now, do you think that'll take any pressure off the players and give them a bit more freedom? Do you think they've played under a bit of pressure for the last few weeks with that expectation?
I don't think so. And if that's the reaction to playing under pressure, they're in the wrong game. We're not here to make up numbers or to turn up on a Saturday and have a nice afternoon out. There should be pressure. We've got fans who are travelling down here and paying good money to come and watch. We've got ambitions to go and win things. That's pressure. That should create pressure. Players should put themselves under some internal pressure to do things. So I'm under huge amounts of pressure, certainly for the last few games. But if that's how they react under pressure, then they won't many of them won't achieve what they want to do out of the career.
And we move on. Couldn't ask for a much tougher fixture to follow up a difficult run going to Leek Town next weekend. Thoughts on that one?
Leek are a very good side, very good at home as well on a 3G. We had a real tough time down there last year, a bit of a patched up side. I think this year we should be able to pick our strongest 11. 3G probably suits us a little bit better than today. We had to adapt our game a little bit today as a result, and a more direct game probably certainly kind of made the game a bit more even at spells. So we'll go into it and we're going to try and win the game. We've got to try and win every game now between now and the end of the season. And to be honest, I don't really set up to draw or nick a point in any game. We've got to win. So we've got to just try and salvage a bit of pride now. I think we're bottom of the form table. That should hurt. It hurts me. And if you in there can see it hurt. I hope it was more. I hope everybody in there was hurting with that. Bottom of the form table is shocking. That's better than that. But if you don't apply yourself properly at this level of football, that's where you end up. And we need to bounce back and try and salvage some pride at the moment.
Thanks, David.
Cheers, Nathan.